So we had really nice water views the whole week. Okay, so we're at our campground, and we just passed the front desk, and where we have to use our tag thing to open the electronic arm.
Gate.
Okay. Just want to show you, because we're not used to campgrounds that are as wooded as this, I guess, or the roads as narrow. Little tent sites here. There's a cute little volleyball court there. You're skinny. We're not used to these narrow, winding, turning roads because there's no place for people to park or to walk except for in the road. And on some of these sharp turns, we've been surprised a couple of times. A couple of seasonals, I think, here. I would say. Well,
They're all one-way streets, thankfully.
yes. Or we'd really be in trouble.
There's also the dump station.
Oh yes, here's the dump station. Where you could drive around the dump station, and then there's the bathhouse.
But you have to pay for the shower.
But you have to pay a quarter for 4 minutes to shower. Little tent site. Pop-ups over there.
Still going.
Yeah,
We're all the way in the back.
We're all the way in the back on site P.
Here's a person walking.
Okay, yeah, so
Going.
here's a point where there's a person walking and we can't see them. There's a kind of a nice one. I don't know if these are seasonals or not. Up the hill.
Neighbors are right.
We've had to stop a couple times for people trying to back into that site right there. And this is ours. And this is how we have to park our truck. Up against the tree, because otherwise we're hanging out in the road. So this is us parked. Here's the post for our site. Here's where our site ends, and that's where our truck is, because that's as far as we can go. But the site's pretty nice. We can't open our awning all the way because we run into this tree. Oh! We have a love note. Kevin, we have a love note.
Oh. Perfect.
Here's our campfire. It. And then this is the back of our campsite, which is beautiful. It's so peaceful and so quiet. We got back from our adventures today at Dunks Bay, Devil's Monument, Dorcas Bay, yeah, and find that our lovely campground host, Brooke, has left us a message because we had asked what else there was to do at the campground, or at Bruce Peninsula in Tobermory. We're at Land's End Campground, and Brooke has been kind enough to leave us this note of all the different things that we could do that she recommends because the locals do it. We've already done all the tourist things. We've been to the Grotto and Indian Head Cove. We've been to Flower Pot Island. We've kayaked the shipwrecks. We've hiked Lion's Head Trail. We've kayaked Lion's Head. Yeah, Devil's Monument. Yeah, I'm running out of things. We're running out of things to do. So it was really wonderful to come back here to find that they have left us this note of all the different things that they suggest that we could do that we haven't already done. Pretty good service at this here campground. Here's Kevin. He's sitting around the campfire. He lit by his Girl Scout fire starter. He's super excited about that. When we got here, he opened the camper door and walked in. He's like, "Oh my God, it smells so good in here." And that's because I made jambalaya in the crock pot. So if you want a tutorial on that, well, you can comment below and let me know if you want me to do a tutorial on jambalaya in the crock pot. So that way, everything is cooked for when you get back from adventuring for the day.
You want the tutorial, trust me.
Kevin. This is the back of our campsite. I mean, you can't even really see the neighbors on that side. And then this is the back of our campsite. We got a neighbor yesterday in a pop-up next door. I swear it's the biggest pop-up I've ever seen. It's got 3 slides, super huge. Our picnic table that we never bother to put up next to our camper because the site is narrow and we can't open the awning all the way, so why bother? Okay, so we got the awning out with the help of the trusty, we call this the claw. It's actually to pick up logs and stuff. Our mother-in-law got it for us. Best gift ever, I swear to God. But with the help of the claw, we managed to move trees out of the way so that we could open the awning. And we had to tip it a little bit so that in case it rains, we have rain runoff area. And it's supposed to rain. It was actually supposed to have rained today, yesterday, tomorrow, and so far we've been extremely lucky. We've had no rain, which is like always the way with us in vacations. It says it's going to be a washout and it never is. Jeez. Yeah, we have a little bit of tree on our awning so that we could have that open. Kevin, you all right there?
I'm getting rained on by pine needles. There we go.
Well, he's all happy now because now he can put his camp chair under the awning and have his morning coffee. If it rains, he's set. Usually he's out here by himself having morning coffee because he lets me sleep, and I sleep a lot longer than he does. He gets solitude, I get sleepitude. It's a win-win. You happy?
I'm happy.
Okay. This is how much tree we have on top of our awning now, because Kevin was bound and determined to have our awning
After
out.
6 days of being here.
Yeah, true. It's been a few days since we've gotten here.
Here is a higher view of our awning under the trees. I'm a little taller than my wife is. Kayaks there. Just so many trees. Our awning sticks out. Gotta be at least 3 or 4 feet in here. Getting them out of the way. It's insane. But it's out. We have dry space. This is the map to our campsite where we enter, and if you followed our video, we go up in here and down Porcupine Lane and around Rabbit Hollow, up around the dump station, of what is everything. Coming back down, obviously you have to follow the out. It's a little easier than the in. You pass what's known as the frog pond, which is just a little creek, and all the water stuff is down on the other side of the street where you can park and launch.
So we're heading back out of the campground. The way out isn't as interesting as the way in. Oh, we always seem to get stuck behind somebody who's... Oh, this one's leaving at least. We don't have to wait for them to back in 15 times. But you could see that he's having trouble getting around the corner out of his campsite. There's these... Nobody's on yet. There's another tent site for the trees there. Some pretty nice sights. Oh, guys having a hard time getting around the corner. It's gonna be us when we go to leave.
Probably someone in the road.
Yep, someone in the road. Okay, so earlier we were talking about Frog Pond. There it is.
Oh, I bet that's how you go to get to the dump station.
Oh, okay. So it's got some pretty benches and some kids trying to put some frogs in. And flowers, butterflies. There's our camp hosts. Slow down, kids and pets. Oh, yep, playground's over here. Pretty neat playground. You got young kids. It's keep them busy. Got a couple of sports fields here. Soccer, yeah. There's the bathhouse. Yeah, bathhouse. This lilac was in bloom when we got here. Now, mind you, it's the middle of July. Back home, our lilacs have been not in bloom for like 3 weeks. That's rabbit We really enjoy being able to recycle. Now, we are at the front where the road is right there. That is parking for the beach, and that's where we're going next, so we can show you. It's for land and patrons only. Some private parking. We're out of the truck now. Got our sign with the rules. Got a nice wooded path down to the beach. Everything's windy and gravel and even the footpaths. Caution, slippery slope. One day we got here, it just rained, or if it would rain, then it would be kind of really slick. It's pretty steep.
It's a nice path, but
It's like, yeah, it is a nice path, but I wouldn't want to be on it when it was wet. We got some stairs here. Natural stairs, Kevin calls them. Don't trip and fall on your face. So, this is the beach area for only use by the campground. They have kayak rental, yes.
this is where you park to launch.
So if you just went down the road a little bit more, there's a road that comes in. And this is where we parked the one day so that we could launch our boats. This is all still the campground. In fact, that's a parking spot right there, another campsite there. And there's a cabin over here. Chairs for you to use. Over here. There's a cabin right there. Pretty rustic, but pretty awesome because got a little bit of high water level, as you can see there. People are out kayaking. Bench out here at the end of the pier that you can use to watch the sunset in the evening. The sunset's over there behind those trees, so it's not much of a show. See this weird poof on top of that? There goes another camper. There's a weird poof on top of that pine tree right there. We don't know what it is. We thought it was a bird's nest at first, but it turns out it's not. There's another one there. It's just a weird looking tree, I guess. No, that's a big one. Oh. Okay. Squeeze through. We're going out. Okay, so we're pulling up to the gate. Kevin's got our handy dandy little blue key tag. We buzz ourselves in. There you go. Now that is locked after 11 p.m. so you cannot get in here after 11. So that keeps quiet hours quiet. If we wanted to go see the big star, you know, the dark sky areas, we have to basically go out, do what we want to do, and then park out at the front desk and walk ourselves back. If we get back after 11, which it will probably be.
Maybe. If we decide to stay up that late.
It is awfully late for us.
We should, though. I bet if we walk down to the beach.
No, you said that, and they said Tobermory had some pollution over top of it, so you can't see it as well.
Some light pollution, yeah, I think, but...
Yeah, but it seems to me like if we're going to do it, we should go to Singing Sands, or where else was it?
Oh, Lion's Head was another one.
Oh, Lion's Head, yeah.
But that's a hike.
That's a drive, yeah. Escarpment. Big rocks everywhere. There's our blind corner. Oh look, nobody walking on the other side of it today. I've had that GPS suction cup on the windshield the whole week. Kevin just took it off. Those are some nice sights. I think that's our hill to come down right there. Sounds like they're using the dump station.
A bunch of people.
We paid for a premium site that they'll come and they'll come and pump it out for us. We have to pay $15, but they will come and pump us out right on site. It's pretty cool.
With the exchange is only like $13.
Yeah. We really love coming over to Canada because our US dollars go so much further over here. It's just, I don't know what the exchange rate is, but it's, you know, we're like, oh my God, you want to charge us $100 and some odd dollars to go on this flower pot thing? Oh, then it turns out to be
$80.
$80.
It's about 80% is the exchange, roughly.
80 or 20?
It depends on how you want to look at it.
This guy's blocking our road. I almost want to see him trying to drive in these roads.
Well, it's got an automatic step.
Neat.
Watch.
That thing is huge, and he's got a vehicle that he's towing, and good luck. We're only 27 feet, and we struggle. Oh,
That's one that's hanging out on the road.
Oh. Coming through. Comes another big one. Wow. Yeah, like I was saying, ours is 27 feet. I can't even imagine what these are. But yeah, just barely have enough space to get out. We can't pass them on the road. We have to yield. This I think is a permanent because he's got, yeah. There goes the Mackie. There's our recycling. Good morning. Today's travel day, so we're just finishing up our coffee while we tear down.
We had an awesome week here at Land's End Park in Bruce Peninsula out in Tobermory, Ontario. Our hosts are awesome. They have great ideas if you ever run out of stuff to do, which I doubt you would, unless you're like us.
I was gonna say we did.
We crammed everything in the first half of the week, and then we're running out of ideas to do for the rest, but they were the best. The park is great. It's clean. Everyone's friendly. It's quiet.
It's very quiet.
Super quiet.
It's perfect if you're just looking to get away, unwind from your week, just relax. It's really spectacular here.
And there's families here. You wouldn't know it, but there's kids. There's playgrounds. It's fabulous. So
Highly recommended. Yeah.